This is the video review for Revenge of the Fallen Voyager class Mindwipe. And Mindwipe, as you can see, is a stealth jet. Very, very nice stealth jet. Primary colors are charcoal, some eggplant purple, red canopies, random Cybertronian writing, Decepticon symbols there. I do not own, at the time of this recording, Spy Stalker, who actually just kind of fits right on top of Mindwipe, but oh well. Underneath, he has a lot of robot kibble, which is to be expected. He has retractable landing gears, which I'm very happy for, and they actually fold up and out of the way, which is nice, but even without them, he sits quite nicely. He does have a fairly large footprint for a Voyager class figure. Actually, much deeper than Starscream, but hey, it's not bad at all. And I have to say that I have no complaints whatsoever about this vehicle mode. So, that being the vehicle mode, let's go ahead and transform him into robot mode and take a look. Now, this is a little bit of an involved transformation, so forgive me if I don't remember exactly where to start. So, what I'm going to do is just kind of break him apart like that. And then these will be his legs. And these parts right here will actually form his arms. And I am trying to remember what to do here. Boy, this is bad. Ah, there we go. Okay, so you pop this up, and that means the whole section folds down like this. This will you open, actually, sorry guys, let me get the camera here. Alright, I am zoomed out all the way, but my camera is a little bit finicky about zooming lately, so, alright, so what we'll do is we'll take it here, we'll rotate this around 180 degrees, and pull this down to form the legs. And we'll get to the feet in a minute. Next thing we're going to do is actually take this, kind of fold it up like this, and I like to fold the wings completely back like this just to get them out of the way for now. You can put them right here for now. Alright, so next we're going to come in here, lift this panel up, and then then you'll be able to push the head through like that, and then fold the rest of him down thusly. And you could just kind of finagle it to get the head into position. Sorry, did that off camera. Alright, so next we'll split this apart and then work these down to form the arms. Again, down to form the arms. Just about done. So we'll start with, we'll start up top. We'll take this part, and this is cool. This is where some automorph comes into play. So as we rotate these pop up and the wing automatically folds away. So we'll do it on this side from the reverse. So that's pretty cool. I like that. Move these around and then fold them out like this. And then take this whole section and fold it down to get the hands out. Now, I'll show you the hands in a second because they've got a little bit of an automorph gimmick as well with the weapons. For the feet, they're actually supposed to go out like that. And then what you do is you give him a severe case of chicken legs. He's got some of the worst chicken legs in the RoTF line that I've seen thus far, but it adds to the aesthetic of the figure and of the character, which is nice. Alright, so with the hands, you can leave it like that, or what I like to do is actually deploy the reverse axe, fold his hand all the way down, and I mean all the way down, and then the axe will snap in to the forearm. That does really limit the overall poseability of the hands, and it kind of limits the way the hands look on the figure, because it looks like he's constantly flexing his wrists down. but it's not that big of a deal. You can get around it. The spring on my figure is strong enough so that it will stay in place if you just want to put the hands like that and leave it like that. It'll actually latch in fine. I mean, you have some wiggle room. Now with the blades deployed, I actually do not like the blades. I think I get what they were going for. I get with what they were trying to do. I just don't think it turned out all that well. That is the low point of the figure for me, honestly. I don't care for these blades. They just don't look good from the side. There's no real detailing on the blade itself. And it looks kind of dumb. It doesn't look like he's holding anything when you have him like this. If you turn him to the side, yes, okay, he does kind of look like he's holding a little something because there's a little bit of hilt modeled right there, but it's colored in gold, so it looks like part of his hand. So that is my big problem with the figure. That's a real sticking point for me. I don't like it. I understand what they were trying to do, like I said, but I just don't care for it. The other is chicken legs, but that's an aesthetic thing. I can get over that. Poseability on this figure is quite nice. You've got a lot of poseability in the legs, which is very nice. In the arms, you've got 360 there. Poseability is limited. He can turn, but the poseability is limited due to the hands. Head is on a nice ball joint that he can view. He can do 360. He can look down at himself. There is a gap here, but you really don't notice it looking straight on at the figure, which is nice. Hips, 360 on the hips, which is nice. Face is rather unique for a Revenge of the Fallen figure. I'm trying to get it so that my camera doesn't go wonky on me. I don't know how well you can see, but there are eyes in there. There are little eyes right there, and then there's something up there, which I figure these are his main optical sensors, and then that thing is used to control the drone. So his face is very cool, actually. As a Revenge of the Fallen figure head, I really like this head, and I would love to see just this kind of styling continued. So, as a whole, would I recommend this figure? Yeah, I would. Even though he has some issues, I do rather like him, and I think he's rather striking. In both vehicle and robot mode, he looks good, which is more than I can say for some Revenge of the Fallen figures. He's got a nice robot mode, a very interesting transformation. It's not that hard to get him back into vehicle mode either, which is nice. The gimmick of the swords is my one weak point. I would have rather them been some kind of an accessory that wasn't crucial to the figure. Maybe more like Scattershot, where they just kind of are there and they just rotate around. But, I understand what they were going for, and I think this was more of a swing and a miss, but I would have rather they made a swing than just not. But I like the figure, and I think he's worth being in your collection.